why I feel positive, because it's back to the beginning. We're 40 years behind. We're in the late 1960s, early 70s, when you had the time when it was the time when you had the revolutionary "Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud, We're a Winner," keep on pushing. You had a trains are coming by the courtesy with the oppression. We're back there, We're back when people were wearing afros with picks in their hair. We're back when the people were saying peace. Marijuana has become a significant drug of choice. All those things have now become what it used to be back in the late 60s, early 70s. Music and fashion go hand in hand.
Okay. Well, moving on, with the Down Low album that you did in '94, sorry to take it into a different direction, talking about positive stuff, but with the Down Low album in '94, it had quality on there, and then EMI dropped it. What the hell happened there?
Well, what happened, I had finished the Down Low record at EMI Records, and as soon as we got done, they got rid of the whole black department. And the album never really came out. I mean, I'm learning from you that they had 1,000 copies in the marketplace. And when I was at MCA about maybe 5 years ago, I got an email from a guy from Japan. I didn't know who he was. He was like, "Yeah, oh God, I'm glad I found you, Jeff Red. I just bought your Down Low album for $1,000. And I thought it was a joke, so I didn't even respond to the email. And then after speaking to you last week, you telling me it was only 1,000 issues out there, which I don't even have a copy, and people are selling that original for $100 to $800. I was just surprised about that, because here in the States, I'm not aware of any of that stuff. So what that also tells me is when I finish this record that I'm about to, put out there, I'm going to go out and support the Quiet Storm and the Down Low album out there, and just do shows, because I have the music to it, and just have some fun with it, man, and go out and support that record and do a re-release of the record with some fresh mixes and stuff on it.
Sounds very exciting.
And I want you to be a part of that, DJ, because this is just listen to the NJS Forever site, reading it and seeing how into it you are. You guys have really kept what we've done alive over the last 15, 20 years. And it's a lot that we owe to you and your partner. His name is Andrew, right?
Yeah, Andrew Knight, yeah.
A lot we owe to you and Andrew for keeping what we've done alive, because it was just a movement at the time we were doing New Jack.
But Jeff, you've got to understand, the reason why we're keeping it alive is because music today is so frustrating. It's like you get the odd pockets of tracks that you think, okay, this is a good song, or this is whatever. The excitement that we had when we were rushing out to get the new Jeff Red record or the new Guy record, it doesn't exist anymore. I had to run to the record store to find I Found Loving before it ran out.
Right.
And it's like, that doesn't exist anymore. You can't have that feeling doesn't exist anymore. That's why there's a few of us around the world that feel that music has taken a dive. It's just gone in a different direction. It lacks soul. It's like what I spoke to you about before about the CD sleeves. Before, you used to have an artist, they used to write their thank yous on the CD sleeve, and that was our education. We used to learn so much from it. And now an artist would say, I'd like to thank God and anybody else I forgot to mention. I'm sorry I ran out of space, or I couldn't be bothered. And there's no passion in it anymore. There's no... It's everything. It just doesn't have the same feel to it, which is why we're doing what we do, because we love what you guys have done all these years.
And we love what you are doing and keeping us and the music alive there. And it is just been, which has been able to keep, like I said, to have a guy go back out to have an After 7 tour, the Tony, to go out and tour, because you guys have kept the music alive. Granted, we had made music that was heartfelt. You know, guys were hungry. We were trying to prove a point. We wasn't trying to be like anyone else. You know, I wasn't trying to be like Bobby Brown at the time. I was trying to do the Just Red thing. And that's what happened. And you got stuff that was spontaneous and pure, and with no additives to it. Now, you know, it's all about who's producing the record. You know, more from about the artist.
Yeah.
But I do believe, with my heart and soul, that it is definitely on its way back. And like the examples I give you with fashion and music, they go hand in hand.
Yeah.
All those things are starting to really, if you look around what's going on with people wearing the hairstyles, the jeans, the bell bottoms, the this, you know, the piercings, the tattoos, all that stuff was late 60s, early 70s. The music must dictate the fashion.
And Jeff, if we can,
fashion dictates the music.